Creating such looks is my personal favorite thing. And this look is an inspiration and it has my flavor to create this. So this is the look which was inspiration and I am going to recreate this look. It's a model's look and the model has very pretty feathered out brows and I have very thick and dense brows, so I am going to use a brow gel to just lock in all the brow hair of mine at a place so that it can look feathered out and very polished. So you can see I'm going the upward strokes so that my brow hair can be properly done and look seamless. Next up is to use concealer to clean up underneath and to clean up the lid space. Using a concealer in eye makeup is a necessity because if you do not use concealer, you will not get the pigment pay of your eyeshadows and your eye makeup is going to crease. It's not going to look easy and it's not going to look super beautiful and smooth. So you have to really conceal before applying anything on your eyelids. This is going to give you a clean canvas to work with. And I'm going to apply the generous amount of concealer on my entire lid space using a big flat shader brush. After applying concealer all over, now it's time to set your eyelids, to set your concealer with powder. That way it is not going to crease or it's not going to settle in the fine lines of your eyes, and hence it's going to be smooth and very awesome looking. After finishing off with the powder, it's now step to build your crease using a transition shadow. So in this, it's really important to understand your crease fold, and you can see where I am pointing out. For me, that is the crease fold of my eye. Same way you have to understand the dimension of your eyes as well, and you have to apply the transition shadow above that, because that way your eye makeup is going to seem through and it's going to look beautiful. And transition shadows are really always cool tone and bronzy, so I'm going to apply a very light brown tone of the transition shadow and going to blend it. Don't take too much, apply a little and keep on blending, as I always say. Understanding your eye crease fold is really important in your eye makeup because that is going to change the entire way you look. After blending the transition, it's now time to cut the crease, and I'm using a flat shader brush to cut my crease. And this cut crease is only on the 1/3 part of my eye, so I'm going to cut the crease on the 1/3 part of the eye. I'm not going to do it the full because at the end of the eye makeup we are going to blend it in the outer part, so your inner part and the 1/3 part of the lid space has to be clean. So I'm doing that. Working with concealer is easy. You just have to practice it and you will be really easy to go with this. After applying the concealer, I'm going to use the yellow eyeshadow to pack in all over my lids, and this is going to give you the maximum pigment payoff. I love this, and you can see how good this is looking. It's looking absolutely amazing in person as well. This is because we have used the concealer before and hence it is going more pigment payoff. Up next, the model has a well blended bronzy liner in the back of the eye. So I'm going to hold my eye and going to make that wing eyeliner using a brown pencil. Holding your eye in the back is going to give you more control to have a precise line and to have a sharp wing liner. And I'm filling in all those sparse areas which are there. After filling in all those sparse areas, now it's time to blend it and to smudge this. So for that, I'm using a small definer brush, using the brown eyeshadow which we have used as a transition shade, and going to diffuse the edges, going to smudge this. Smudging takes a little bit of time, and take small amounts of brown eyeshadow and keep on smudging this in order to have that well blended look. Recreation of looks do not mean to match the same. Recreation means to create the look having your own flavor into it, and I'm doing that. After blending properly in the outer part, I'm using a pencil brush to diffuse the transition shadow and the well blended eyeliner together so that it can form a perfect ombre in the back of the eye. Hence, I was saying that it is the 1/3 part which we are using for cutting the crease. In the back of the eye, it's going to be diffused and well blended. And I'm going to smudge the lower lash line as well because that was also the same. And I'm going to follow. I'm not taking extra brush, I'm using the same because it's easy to blend in colors because that brush has already some product on it. After that, in order to have that perfect crisp line in the end, I'm going to use some concealer and clean up underneath to have that perfect and sharp line. After using that, now it's time to curl lashes. So I'm using a lash curler. Curling your lashes is going to add volume to your eyes, volume to your eyelashes. So it is really important. After that, I'm going to apply the generous amount of mascara. And I love this mascara. This is by Maybelline. I'm going to apply properly on my upper lash line and my lower lash line as well. After applying mascara, I'm using the eyelashes, and hence this is the completed look. Do let me know how do you find my recreation on that look. I loved it and you can try that too. And in case you have liked this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. Follow me on my social media. The social media links are in the description box. And I will be back with another video. Till then, bye guys and stay tuned.